Hi guys, my name's Andrew Ogilvie and welcome back to the channel. We're going to play some more Pokemon Leaf Green. We left up the last episode, we were in the midst of battling some of these trainers. I believe we could probably start switching some out and sharing some XP. So I've got a couple of wee things I wanted to speak about. Hopefully this episode we can battle all the trainers in the water and that'll get us to the wee sort of halfway point. It's like two wee islands. And we can, hopefully we'll finish up there. There's quite a lot of trainers in between here and there, so it'd be nice to get somewhere in between this route. So like I was saying, I've got a couple of things I want to talk about, and one of which was I missed my upload, and I'm about to give you the excuse why I missed my upload. So it's currently Wednesday at what is it, 1941, so 22:28, and do you know, it's been such good weather. It's not really an excuse, I don't know, it's been fantastic weather. And we're taking Gus and Milo out for his first walk on Monday, I think it was. So that was a big deal, obviously, taking him out, and it just taking us ages to walk him. Like, he just pure didn't want to walk. You know what new puppies are like? As soon as they go outside, they just want to sit down and watch you, and then you walk away from them, they're just looking at you like, what do you want me to do? So we had to, like, get him to walk, teaching him how to walk, so that taken quite a while. And in between then, obviously just before dinner and stuff like that, I've been working in my front garden, and I've been, I think I mentioned it a good few times now. I'm actually finished it. I finished it today after work, and oh, do you know what? I'm so glad it's done. I'm so glad it's done and dusted, and hopefully I don't get to look at it for a wee while. But that's what I've just been doing every night, coming in, and just a couple of hours here and there just before dinner or whatever. And just try to make the most of this sunlight and the good weather, and just to make the place look nicer. Do you know what I mean? I'm quite self-conscious in terms of like how I'm perceived across, like, in the street and stuff like that. So I don't like it when the front garden and my cars are all manky and or dirty or something like that. So I like to have it all sort of tidy. So I've been focused on getting the garden all artificial grass and all that sort of stuff. Try to like tidy it up. You know what I mean? So that's the reasons why I've missed my upload. I've just been busy with other things, and that is what it is, isn't it? It's good weather. I'm not going to complain about it. Spending some time out in the sun when there's very little of it. It's actually meant to be really sunny again tomorrow, like I said, this Wednesday. So this will go out tomorrow, and I'm probably just going to do an upload on Friday just so I can keep my two uploads, because I don't want to fall behind. I want to keep going, and that is what it is. I'll get a video on Friday as well. But it's getting to the point now where we're 2 badges away. We're coming up on the next badge. So like this, Gamakichi's level 40, which means we're coming up against, I think it's Blaine is the next gym leader. I think his name's Blaine. I always remember him for the anime, and he had a Magma, and it was like the most epic battle ever. Was him fighting. It was a Magma fighting Ash's Charizard. That's all I can ever remember, and it's like one of the episodes that I always thought that was such a cool episode, and being able to, oh, why did I do that? Water absorb. Oh, and the hypnosis, of course it is, of course. I saw, it's quite cool. I quite like fire Pokemon, but like, I don't think I'd ever have a Magma. Only in 3rd gen if I was going to be evolving it. I did one of my playthroughs, not 3rd gen, sorry, 4th gen, where you can evolve Magmar into Magmortar. So I done like the whole breeding. I got really into breeding in my younger days. Like in Gen 4 it was Diamond and Pearl, and you had like the daycare centre, and there was like a long route right up, and you could just use your bike, and it was like a wee passage, and you had to be on your bike to do it, to get all your steps. 5 times that hit us. That's ridiculous, isn't it? And the rainfalls, obviously. It's a shame we don't have the water absorb. Body slam, I should wipe that out. We're what, 13 levels above him. We're hitting it with like a high physical move. High power. Let's switch out. We're going to switch out. I think we've got another 39 in the team, and we're going to try and get everyone to 40. I think that's a good wee benchmark to get to. Oh, we're going to get it easily to 40. Everyone to 40. We'll move on, and we'll maybe try and get Jet some XP. Bring Jet up a couple of levels. I feel like Nagato hasn't really done much the past few episodes, so we'll figure it out. We'll try and rotate the squads now that we're all roughly at the same level, just so that we're getting even coverage, even like XP share across. There's nothing worse than when your team's full of like one-sided like one Pokemon's a dominating Pokemon, the rest are all just under leveled. I don't like that. I like everyone to be roughly around at the same level. You've probably noticed that. Like, I have been grinding in the past few episodes trying to get these guys up, and we're finally reaping the rewards of the past few episodes of grinding. So the rain stopped, thank God. I felt like that was going on forever. Egg Bomb, I should wipe that out as well. Egg Bomb's a pretty solid move. I don't think it'll do much against like a Sea King. Of course it's Sea King, it's going to come out. But we'll go for a Psychic. I think Psychic should wipe out a Sea King. That's pretty strong, 90 power. Let's have a look. Fantastic, that's brilliant. I was a bit worried we were only going to be able to one-shot that. I'm worried that we're not going to one-shot a Pokemon. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, we've got like 2 more badges to go to hit the Pokemon League, and I'm worried about one-shotting Pokemon now, like this early on in games. It just goes to show, like, I try and battle all the trainers. There is enough XP in this generation of Pokemon for you to get your Pokemon up really high levels. Like, as long as you're battling everyone that you're meant to be battling, I think you're pretty sorted. There we go. I wasn't too sure where he was cutting down there. So another wee thing, what was I talking about? I felt like I was talking about something. I went off on a rant. But anyway, I'll try and get a video on Friday. I will get a video on Friday. I think that's what I've done. Was that what I was talking about? I feel like that's what I was talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about now. I've got myself confused. I haven't noted anything down. I usually note things for me to talk about when I'm recording, and I haven't done it this episode, which I don't know. I thought it'd be quite easy to think of things on top of like playing a game, but it's really not. I'll tell you that right now. I've learnt my lesson. So another wee thing is, with it being coming into the better weather, I have been doing a wee bit more stuff with the Post 924. So if you check out my Instagram, it will be below. If you're into cars, Porsches, old Porsches, 1981, go and check it out. 2 protects. I thought you couldn't use protect twice. Of course, we're gonna get hit with some sort of confusion. Does body slam confuse you? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it had a chance of paralysing them. I didn't realise it confused us. I'm going to switch out if we miss this time. I was so done there. I was actually so done. Not very effective, we're still wiped out. I take that shoulder. I think we've got a Cloyster next, am I right in saying that? Aye, there's a first Cloyster we've come across. Let's send in Jet, we'll just get this over and done with. But do you know, I'm looking over, and I'm just grabbing my tea because I have a wee drink of tea. I go through times where like, I don't drink a lot of fluids, and then like, other days, like it was roasting the day. Well, roasting in our sense, like for Scotland, anything above 10 is good. So I think it was like maybe 11 and 12 when I went out and started doing my garden, which is fantastic weather. Like that's almost tops off weather, or as the Scottish would say, taps off weather. It's good. So I have been enjoying like the nicer weather, and it's just nice to get out the house during a lockdown and actually do something. So I'm just looking to like get fence paint and paint my fence. Do all these wee things that come with like maintaining a house. Like I know some people when they paint their fence, that's it done for like life. Like that, my mum's one of them. Mum paints a fence and expects it to stay painted for like its entire duration. Whereas I'm like, I like to sort of top it up every so often. Like so I've only moved in a year and a bit now. My fence only went up last summer, but like the winter I just feel like it pure discolours your fence paint. I'm talking about a really boring subject, but it is what it is, isn't it? So I'm going to paint my fence. I'm going to spend some more time outdoors. That's what I was getting to. And wee Milo's enjoying being outside. He just sits in the sun. So when the sun's out, that's him. He's just when it shines in our windows, he's just sitting in a sun patch. The same with Gus. Gus falls asleep in the sun patches all the time. Not that our house is freezing whatsoever. Our heating is always on, and with it being a fully renovated flat, it is roasting in here all the time, especially when the sun's beating down. Like it just retains so much heat. So we're going to get a 41 for pain. I'm just sort of switching about between people, just trying to even it out. And well, I think we've only got this battle, and then that's us for this side of the thingy. So I timed it out right. I was expecting it to be roughly around 10-12 minutes for us to get through this wee section. This Trinity is going to give us some. I never noticed that we had a ground type. I don't really think about these things when they're that high level. I just sort of put them out and hope that they can beat them. Let's just keep paying in, go for another bite. I should be able to wipe it out hopefully. And I think I've timed this one well. I think I'm starting to gauge how much stuff I can actually get done in one episode. So I'm getting a wee bit better at that. So that I'm not promising things. Oh no, we've got one there. Let's get in there. I thought that was it. I thought once we beat the person with the Seadra. Has this person only got 1 or 2 Pokemon? Ah, 3. It's the Seadra. Aye, there we go. I knew that like the last person had like a Seadra, and then that was us. Let's go for the Body Slam. See what we can do with that. See if that wipes it out. It absolutely did not. Got the Poison Point too. I forgot that I had Poison Point. That's ridiculous. I completely slipped my mind that Seadra can have Poison Point. I think it can also have Swift Swim, so when there's like raining it gets faster. Am I right in saying that? I'm probably not, but I'm going to say it anyway. Let's send in Jet. We're going to completely wipe the floor now. We're just going to go Thunder Shock, Thunder Shock, Thunder Shock, and hopefully we can do it free. It only costs us 3 PP. We'll probably need to obviously heal up with Gamma Kiche, but it is what it is, isn't it, guys? It's just part and parcel of the game. And I've been looking for a wee side hustle today, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm sort of like looking for something for me to do at the weekends, because I'm bored. Like, we locked down in that, and like I said, Rachel started off a little candle and wax making business. Not that she's mega busy, but it's something for her to do and set her mind to, even if it like costs her a lot of money to start off with. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things. So like for me, I'm just looking for something for me to do that maybe in months or years to come that it could actually become my main job. I'd love to do YouTube full time, working on cars. I just don't have the endless bank accounts that some of these big YouTubers have, that they can put content out every single week and it'd be really interesting. It's when we first started Obsessive Car Guys, I actually had one of my little brother's friends from school message me saying like, I'm doing production, I'd like to be a part of it. And we knocked him back because we wanted to try and do everything ourselves. And say like now that I'm like going it solo, it'd be absolutely fantastic if I could have somebody like that would just like do all my editing and not charge me a fortune. Let's see what we got. But I'm going to end the episode here because we're at the halfway point. This is exactly where I wanted to be, and we've managed to cure the poison before we've fainted. So have we got any potions? But anyway. If you like this video, if you want to give us a wee like and subscribe, and if you're watching this through Facebook, a like and a follow. I don't seem to have anything here, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, Hyper Potions, there we go. What was I saying? Like and follow, if you're watching it through Facebook. check the description, I said before, Instagram, all that stuff's down there, that good jazz. So I'll catch you in the next one, guys. See you later, bye.